Oh, okay.
Don't be hating on me.
Uh-huh.
What's up, Memphis, Tennessee, and Radio Land? And this is the Unleashed Voice Radio Show. We are the livest talk show here on KWAM, WAM 990, baby. And it is Saturday evening, and it's already dark outside. I will not tolerate this. Change that time back. Change it back. I'm not with this. But listen, I want to dive into the mission of our radio show. We are the premier soundboard for the LGBTQ community here in the Mid-South, and we employ 3 equal principles: education, empowerment, and enrichment. And the purpose of our radio show is to celebrate, affirm, and uplift the LGBTQ community above the marginalized standards that some people in society wish to inflict upon us. And this is our brick that we lay every Saturday to reaching a broader audience. And we have a whole lot we want to talk about today, so we got to dive right into this thing. So my son always have a rant every Saturday. So I'm really interested to hear what you got to say today, so I'm going to turn it over to him. It's called What's on Your Mind? What's on your mind, son?
Let's put the city of Houston on the jackass wall for voting against the Equal Rights Ordinance. They use fear tactics. They use all the above by advertising those cartoon advertisements. They cause the voters to have anxiety, but they ultimately defeated this Equal Rights Ordinance by using the bathroom piece about transgender, using the bathroom and all the above. So it struck down discrimination based on age, race, military status, disability, and 11 more categories. So they put everybody in this equal rights category based solely upon the transgender community in the restroom. People, you have to realize fear is the only tactic that people have against the LGBTQ community. Because you don't understand, you fear what you don't understand and what you don't know. So we have to get to a point where we cannot allow fear to overtake us and fear to lead us, because when we do, decisions like this will be made, because now you're going to have these other hillbilly states try to follow and get these to prevent discrimination, knock these laws down and block the equal rights that's due to all citizens in the United States of America. So Houston, you go on the jackass wall, and I'm not coming back to your city anymore because you don't deserve any of my money. I'm boycotting Houston. Boycott Houston.
Boycott Texas.
That too.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that came out of this was you had the NFL.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear anything from the NBA. But I think the NFL stood up.
They did.
And said that they were not a fan of discrimination. Mm-hmm. They were in favor of diversity and inclusion.
They did.
And they they didn't want to be included in what was going on. And we all know that these are the same things that's been done throughout history. Mm-hmm. Previously, they were done secretly, but now they're being done openly.
Right.
So it's the same thing. Whenever you have progress and movement and social movement going on, you always have people that don't want to accept change. Mm-hmm. And, people are going to have to wake up, and they're going to have to stand up, and they're going to have to start fighting.
Yeah, absolutely. Your money has power. Fight back. I want to cuss, but I can't. You got anything to say before we take this caller? Go ahead. We got a call, I think, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, and I this is Robert Woods, by the way. I want to introduce myself.
This is Robert from Arkansas.
Yeah, the country boy. And I think what makes this a unique problem is the fear tactics that you guys are talking about is they use children, and most people, when you latch on to children, it's no point A or point B. It's like, that's a big no-no. And a lot of these commercials was like, these men are going to come into your child's bathroom and violate them. So I think this is what propelled this to fail so much.
Hell, it's the heterosexual priests and all the above that's raping the kids.
Well,
don't get me started.
That's why I always tell people when they want to talk about the Gallup poll and who's winning the race and who's leading the race and Trump and Ben Carson and Hillary's not leading and she can't win. Don't believe that.
Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe that. Do not believe what they put out in the news media, especially Fox, CNN included in there too.
MSNBC.
You cannot believe that mess. Do not believe it, because all it is a form to discourage you and already to defeat you before you even start to even go to the poll or anything.
True
so
that.
They just already cancel people's emotions.
True that.
They got into the cycle. It's a psychological warfare.
Okay, we got a caller. Caller, you're live on the baddest talk show on KWAM 990. Go ahead.
Hello?
Caller.
Howdy.
You're on the air.
Hey.
We can hear you a little bit.
Speak.
You can talk.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh wow. Hey Shay and Mr. Simmons, how y'all doing? Okay. Wait a minute, Mrs. That was me saying don't believe the hype. I ain't no woman.
Stop it.
I wear wigs sometimes, but I ain't no woman. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We have a wannabe Steve Harvey in his studio.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Huh? Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mr. Simmons, hold on one. Mr. Simmons, we got to take our first pause for the calls and hold that thought. We're going to come back with nickname and cursing, and so we'll be right back. But this is our first break. Hold on, Mr. Simmons, you and Shay. This is KWAM 990 Talk Radio, the unleashed voice for the LGBTQ community, and I'm sitting here right beside a black female, my gay mama. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back on KWAM 990. What the heck is that, John?
Sorry. Hang on.